Hello everybody, it is Cheryl. Oh, it has been forever. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad you happened upon it. If you are not and you've been with me, I'm so sorry I've been MIA. I have actually been deathly sick, no joke. I had, my God, what I thought was a UTI that turned into like hell. Let me just put it bluntly. I never had anything like it in my life. I imagine somebody having a blowtorch at your nether regions non-stop for 2 weeks. No joke. I was back and forth to the doctor. They were giving me antibiotics, but nothing was doing anything. And I bet you I took 6 packs of Azo till it was over with. And I had gastric bypass, and Wynn said Azo is an NSAID. We are not allowed to have NSAIDs. They are like, they could chew holes in our pouch. I said, well, that's the lesser of the evil right now, let me tell you that. Anyway, they did 2 cultures on me. The second culture showed that I had bacteria resistant to antibiotics in my urine, and it was a really strong antibiotic that I needed to take. Third day of that, I was still burning so bad I wanted to just bang my head off a wall. Finally, I drank about a gallon of cranberry juice, and knock on wood, this is Sunday I believe, week 2 of this severe burning that I wanted to just jump off a bridge. It finally stopped. I mean, I was in such agony, misery. I was debilitated. I could do nothing. Sitting hurt. I mean, it was just horrendous. I couldn't hate enough to wish this on somebody. And listen, I know this is one heck of a way to start a video, especially if you're new to my channel, but if you know me, you know I'm an open book. I just say what it is, and I don't, people that know me know I'm honest. I don't sugarcoat anything. I've had many surgeries, many. My first was a breast reduction. I had a hysterectomy and a bladder tack. I've had my lower stomach cut off. I've had a gastric bypass. I was cut from breast to hip when I had my gallbladder out. And I had a lithotripsy and a stent put in. And I'm going to tell you something right now. This is what that was like. And when I had that stent for that month, I told everybody I would take every one of those surgeries at the same time. Breast reduction, cut from hip to hip, in a smile when they took my lower belly off, the 16 staples across my side when I got my gallbladder out. I'd take all them surgeries at the same time over that stent in my hoo-ha. Period, end of conversation. That's what this was like. So bad. So horrific. I don't think there's anything worse besides a headache than that. That's how I can describe what I just went through. So I did get very little accomplished. I have beside me, I have to take pictures when I get there. I did accomplish, because I could like scoop my butt down, and basically it did no good for my poor back. Scoop my butt down and kind of sit on the honkers of my back. I don't know what you want to call it, not my back, but the back. You know what I mean when you scoop down. You're not really sitting on your butt, but you're sitting on the back end of your butt. Because I couldn't sit directly down because it just put pressure on my, and it really hurt besides the burning. And the only relief I got really was sleeping. And then the antibiotics kept giving me side effects. I was nauseated, I had headaches, I was freezing to death, I was dry heaving. I was a mess. So, I did manage to crochet our friend John, who is one of my suppliers, a very good friend of ours, a blanket. He's going to get this before I record this, so it's all cool. Maybe he'll even let me clip him, giving him the blanket. We'll see. He doesn't like to be on film or on pictures or nothing, but maybe for this he'll let me. We'll see. And I also got the girls a wristlet, his workers. I made him a wrister. Well, I didn't really make them one. I had to, and I'm going to bring them. If they like them, great. If not, I'll make them special ones. But I don't like to give without, they're sitting there and I don't give them anything. I feel like a jack wagon. I don't want to do something like that. So I made sure that Elvira and Terry had something too. Anyway, I managed to do that, and because I really couldn't do anything for long period extensive times, I did work on the business end of Boltz, Bagz, fabric sales and pre-orders, and I finally got negotiated zipper by the yard and zipper pulls, and in less than 5 hours I sold, drum roll please, 250 zipper pulls and 45 yards of zipper tape. Cha-ching! I was so happy. So listen, we now have in our group, which is where I'm going now. I have some in my house I'm selling, but I also have it at John's because we just can't hold it all. We have genuine Ottertex, which right now it's just patterns. We're working on getting solids. Lots of faux leather, beautiful faux leather. You saw some of it. And I of course have interfacing, and now I've added zipper pulls and zipper by the yard. And I'm also working on my own hardware, not Emmeline or Sally Tomato, which means I can bring you better pricing because I can cut out the middleman. I'm going direct. So what started out as just fabric has become so much more. I mean, I'm over the moon. And once the fabric starts rolling in, because you know shipping's been so slow with the big a C word. I know you're not allowed to say it or you get in trouble with YouTube, so I'll just say it that way. The one guy I watch, Meet Kevin, calls it the Roni Rona. I love him, Meet Kevin. He's awesome. And his wife does it, videos too, Meet Lauren. I love her. Or him, I mean. I haven't watched her yet, but I love him. Diet cranberry juice. I gained a couple pounds because I had to drink pure cranberry juice, not drink. Well, that's pure sugar. What are you going to do? Again, lesser of the two evils when you have to do something, because I'm burning like there's a blowtorch down there. Oh, it was agony. Okay, back to business. So I'm so happy. I listed everything last night. I did everything I had to do. I have a whole page full of leather and Ottertex I'm picking up today. Wynn and I, 20 hours I worked Sunday packing and invoicing, and I have a whole table full of orders that fabrics that are cut in bags, but those orders also have leather or Ottertex that go with them, and then I have a bunch of packing slips that are there ready to go with the boxes and that. Hockalooey, it was a lot of work. This whole week has been nothing but invoicing and cutting and packing. And I was working on my custom orders. I have all cut but one bag, and then I can start sewing this weekend, thank God. So, but I was down for 2 weeks. There was nothing, and I mean nothing I could do. I was done. There was nothing I could do. I mean, and I felt terrible. So now I have to play catch up, which stinks when you have to play catch up like that. That's bad. You know, because your nerves are shot. And then, of course, I wasn't on with you guys because I was miserable. I wasn't talking to Billy. I wasn't talking to Shelly. I was just miserable. I was doing sleeping, crying, and just sleeping and crying, and very little of anything else. And then they said I was supposed to drink beer. Jane said it, and someone else, Crystal said it. let it go flat because we're not allowed to have carbonation either. But we're also not allowed, oh, and I don't have a missing finger. I have paw prints on that. It did break and it did come off, but then I put little paw prints on there. Oh, that's probably Billy. Yep, it is. Okay, bye guys for now. Shoot. I'm trying to answer. So, Billy called me, and then I hit the warehouse, and I picked up what I needed to pick up, and now I'm headed home. Yay! I got some stuff that my customers have been asking for that I can't get to them. So, hopefully I'll sell this today. They've been asking for it for mass, and I got it for them. Sorry, I was focusing on the red light. Yeah, I got Billy some Grow Green ribbon at a great price, 25 cents a yard. How do you beat that? Oh, Lord, it is hot. They have no fans or AC in there. Then I had to use the Job Johnny. Oh, God, I hate those stupid things. But I had to pee. I had to. I just could not wait. There was no waiting. So I did. And there's no like airflow or nothing, and then you're in that for what, 2 minutes, and you're like, it's like an oven in there. Thankfully it didn't stink. At least it was a decent one. It needed clean though. He's coming to clean today. Whew. Why couldn't it be come before I got in there? Oh yeah, I don't like stuff like that. But you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. And I found 3 leathers I didn't have, a beautiful red basket pattern, a nice textured navy. I love the feel of that. And a snakeskin, or a croc. A shiny croc. Which I'll share some of the navy, 2 yards maybe. I only have 5. But the others I only have 3 and 1, so that's mine. Now when Chucky comes home, it's going to be nothing but packing and shipping, because I got all my customers' orders. I'm telling you guys, this business is work, but I'm absolutely eternally grateful for all the orders, and you know, I couldn't be any happier. I'm beyond grateful. We have been truly, truly blessed. Now, one print that I invoiced for last night, Diabolical Villains, man, Springs Creative is making me mad. They take a lot of prints off. That's 3 now that they've done this with. I invoiced for this one. The other 2 I did not. Both my suppliers don't have them. They have the other ones, but they don't have the one my customers wanted. And I'm hoping that maybe Megan has this one in stock in the warehouse. Hopefully. We'll see. She didn't get to me before I went to see John. I didn't video John, but he did let me take pictures with his Afghan. Which I was real happy about. So you'll get to see John and his Afghan and how happy he was. Gonna have to drink cranberry juice, it feels like, again. I don't think I'm ever gonna get rid of this. Good Lord in heaven. I should not still have burning at this stage. This is week 3. I'm sorry. So have you all been? It's been a long time that I videoed. I don't even know how many weeks now. I know at least 2. At least. I didn't even get Mama Swift's, I got what I wanted to do for her, but I you know, when you're hurting the way I was, you are not sitting in a sewing machine. Let me tell you that, when you can't even sit. I mean, I fell so behind on everything. And that, you know, you play catch up and you're just in misery. Ugh. Now I'm starting to hurt again. What in the world? Oh, Lord have mercy. At least I went and picked all that up, though. Slug the cranberry juice again. I gained a couple pounds. I think I told you that. I just told John I feel like crap. I gained a couple pounds. But what are you going to do? I have to have the cranberry juice. The drink don't work. That's what I have right now, the diet drink. Geez, I'm going on and on about this, aren't I? Sorry. Anyway, I'm ready for the heat to be over. I hate it. It's hot. I said to John, there's one thing I don't do, and that's sweat. I said, look at me. And you can see the sweat dripping off my forehead. And I said, I don't like to sweat for no good reason. He said, yeah, you're not even doing nothing. I said, exactly my point. I am doing zilcho and I'm sweating. It is ridiculous. I mean, if I'm exerting myself, I expect to sweat. But just standing in still position, please. So yeah, didn't like it, not one bit. What you gonna do? I know one thing, I couldn't work in there. I don't know how they do it. But he's there 22 years and he does it. Chucky has a doctor's appointment. I bet he's screaming, where the hell is she? I just hear him. I'm trying to get home. It took a little bit to get done. We had a lot of fabric to cut. I was there by 10. It's 11:46. I mean, what can you do? It's his fault. He's put all that money into fixing the Durango and still needs my Jeep. Why? We have 2 vehicles, but he needs my vehicle. I know why, because mine has AC, his doesn't. Well, open the window. I have business to do, buddy. The one day of the week I have to leave and take care of business, he's rushing my butt. Yesterday I couldn't go. John wasn't in. Well, he was in for a little bit, but he was out. Well, he was in, and then he was out, because I know when I called, he wasn't in. So, and I had to take care of the kids and stuff, so I told him I'd just be there today, which I was. Let me tell you something about John. I've told you before that he's a wonderful person, that he has a heart of gold. He'd give a stranger the shirt off his back. He's a good, kind man. One of the few left on this earth. And I could tell when I give him that blanket that he was very, like, he didn't know how to accept that blanket. And I said to him, you don't accept gifts very well, do you? And he's like, no, because I'm not used to getting, I'm used to giving. And I knew that, I could tell it. And it broke my heart in a way, because it's a shame when somebody with that big of a heart gets taken from and nobody returns that to them. It truly breaks my heart. I love John very much. I think the world of John. I love Terry. Terry's a good person, his lady in there, and I'm getting to know Elvira, another wonderful person. And, you know, I don't understand. And, you know, Elvira was touched that I brought those bags in like that. She was like, oh my God, like, just a little gesture to show someone that they're kind to you and you appreciate them taking their time to be nice to you. It didn't cost me anything but my time. And yeah, that is their job, but they're nice to me. Every time I go in or I call, they treat me like gold, like I'm their number one priority, and they go above and beyond every time I'm in there. Well, if I can't give that back to them, there's something truly wrong with me. And the same with my husband. My husband loves John, and he thinks the world of John. He sings the praises of John to everybody we talk to. If I start talking about John, he'll be like, oh yeah, he's a wonderful human being. Oh my God, one of the few guys left in the world. He's a good guy, Chuck, he'll say. You know, and it's true. He is a good person, and he treats his girls wonderful. They love him. And it warmed my heart and it broke my heart at the same time. And John, I know you're watching this video. We love you. You know it. And you deserve every gift in the world, and it's a shame more people don't show you. Instead of just saying thank you, they should show you they appreciate you. And your girls. I mean, gee, I don't know. Just like Megan, you know, from the day I called, Megan went above and beyond. She's my rep to do, you know, they don't normally hold fabrics. She offered to do that for me to help me get my group going. Megan went above and beyond for me for no reason but because she liked the way I spoke to her and the way I told her I run my businesses, and that impressed her, and she wanted to help me. And knowing I'm a startup and I don't have like thousands to spend on bolts of fabric and this and that, she offered to do this for me. So what do I do for Megan? I got her measurements. I am making her things. I'm doing things for her. She's like, you don't have to do that. No, you're right, I don't. And you didn't have to do what you did for me, not knowing me from a bucket of apples sitting on the road. You know what I mean? You went above and beyond for me, and this is the least I can do for you. Now, it's not happening today because I got other obligations on my plate, but it most certainly will happen as soon as I have a free minute. I have things I'm doing for Megan, and she, you know, I need her measurements for something, and I'm making her. She's leopard crazy just like me. She's my sister from another mister of the leopard persuasion. So that's awesome. I mean, whenever I get leopard stuff, I'm like, Megan, look, and she's like, oh my God. It's so great. So we have a kinship with the leopard love. And yeah, I mean, just when people go above and beyond for you, for the love of God, pay it back. Pay it back. And the littlest thing you do for them, you know, you could say thank you. Hi everybody. Part 3 of my video, day 2. I don't really know where I left off, so I'm just going to start a new day. I got to go back to John's because I had a couple more orders and I forgot Billy's Grosgrain rib. Well, I didn't forget. My lovely John did, but that's okay. He's amazing. He can forget. He's a human being. And I forgot. Yes, I did. I forgot some orders. So, I'm a human being too. I'm allowed to forget. So I must go back and get some leather and Ottertex I did not get yesterday, and pick up Billy's Grosgrain ribbon. So that's what I'm doing today. I took a picture. Wynn and I packed up 16 orders last night. Yes, we did. 16. On Monday we shipped out 7, and tomorrow we'll be shipping out another. Well, tonight we'll pack them. Tomorrow they'll get picked up, another 7, I believe. So do the math. I'm not that slick. 7 and 7 is 14, and 16 is 10, and 10 is 20. 30 orders, is that right? If not, I'm no math whiz. I don't do math. Yeah. That's what we did this week. Wynn did most of it because I was still sick for most of the week. I didn't get much done myself. Little here, little there. I felt good some of the days, like I said, with this infection. My update on that. Knock on wood, the burning stopped again. My doctor did call in another antibiotic, so we'll see what happens there. Why does my nose always itch at this particular spot? This is exactly where it started itching yesterday. If you noticed my video. At this farm where it says Country Boy Butcher. That's the sign, Country Boy Butcher. Let's talk about that. That is a horror movie in the making. And let me tell you about that. When I first moved here, there was a yard sale there. And I went to that yard sale. I was freaking terrified the entire time I was there. I was like, oh my God. Because you go back, you can see the road. But it was just like in this setting where I was like, this is flipping creepy. I feel like, I don't know, people kidnap you, put you in a cage, and torture you here. And then they put a sign, Country Boy Butcher. Is that not weird? I lived here 14 years. And now they're Country Boy Butcher. Oh my God. Talk about cray-cray. Yeah, so, anyway. And then every time I go back by that particular spot, I get the itchy nose. Okay, if that ain't weird, I don't know what is. Weird. Yeah, so. Anyway, I'm off to see John again. And get some more leather. And get the Ottertex I did not. And we'll pack up the last of the orders tonight. And that should be that. I am selling zipper pulls and zipper tape by the hordes. I am over the moon with that. I have my packaging for that. I have my labels I need to work on for that. And the other thing is, I already have in the works my own zipper pulls I'm designing. And the thing with that is they cost $65 a mold, but that's okay because they're going to be my designs. I'm so happy about that. Some are customer requests, some are I've already had in my mind that I wanted to do. So I'm real happy about that. And these are going to be Boltz bags labeled. So I'm so thrilled with that. And with all that said, I need to talk to you. The custom orders have slowed down, which in one aspect I'm grateful for because with being sick like that, I feel like a heel that I couldn't keep up with. It's not that I couldn't keep up. I lost 2 weeks of work. And I was due on at least starting 2 of those orders. Catherine and Crystal. And Catherine, if you're watching this, that's why I haven't been in touch, because I didn't talk to anybody. I mean, you can ask Billy. I didn't even talk to Billy. And when I don't talk to Billy every day, there's a problem. Poor Billy would call me and I wouldn't even answer. I couldn't. I was a miserable mess. So, I am behind and I feel like a piece of crap because of that. And things happen. And I feel like doggy do because of it. And with that said, it's not that I won't do custom orders. I'm not saying that. I love doing custom orders. Love doing custom orders. That is the bane of my not the bane of my existence. That's the wrong word. That is why I exist. I absolutely love bringing your mind to life. Like I loved doing I love doing every one of your orders. Absolutely love doing them. But every one of you have a unique way of getting your things done and your bags done, and it just, everyone, I mean, I couldn't think of some of the things you want, so it's like, oh my God, and everyone's unique, and I like that. I will never do the same bag, and as a custom order, if you come to me and say, I loved so-and-so's bag, I would tell you right out, I will not replicate that. That's why it's a custom bag. You know, if you say, oh, I love Billy's bag. There's lots of people that love Billy's bag. I might do the dimensions or the close to the dimensions of Billy's bag, but you're not getting Billy's bag. It's not happening. That's Billy's bag. And I have had people ask for Billy's bag. They love it. But they also say, but we want it like this. But if they want exactly Billy's bag, I would tell them, I'm sorry, that bag was specially made for Billy. I cannot and will not replicate that bag. I will not do it. I will not do the same fabric. I will not do the same size. That's just, then it's no longer a custom order. You know what I'm saying? So when you get a custom bag from me, you got a custom bag from me. It is indeed a custom order. So I'm not saying I won't do a custom order. I absolutely will do a custom order. I absolutely love doing custom orders. What I'm saying to you is my custom orders are going to be very, very limited. So when you get on that list and you get approved for a custom order, you know what I'm saying? Because my business on the other end of the fabric and the other sales, Chucky now is giving up his weekend off because he's doing nothing but helping me cut and process. It's gone crazy, and I'm grateful for that. I am extremely grateful for that. So, and you know, you need something steady coming in. You really do. And I know that people, you know, you can't afford $100, $200 bags. I get that. And yes, I am going to be able to lower my prices now because I get stuff wholesale, which I am going to be working on. My bags were expensive because my supplies were expensive, and I can absolutely work on that. But I do want to say I am going to be offering custom fabrics, which they are expensive. I pay $20 and $30 a yard for those, so that changes that. And I still don't get my well, yeah, I do get my hardware wholesale. It's that. I do get my hardware wholesale. I do. But I have a middleman on that. It's cheaper, but it's not cheaper. I don't go direct on that just yet. I'm working on that. That's part of my working on it. I only get and I haven't even got my first order yet. I get my zipper pulls now and my zipper tape direct. But I haven't even brought in my first order of that. But yeah, that's where we're at on that. Ice water. After 6 years, my stomach can finally tolerate ice water. Can you believe it, guys? So I should really start dropping the pounds now because I can chug the ice water. Praise Jesus. I used to drink ice water day and night. I'm so happy. So happy. And I have not been drinking coffee hardly at all. That's weird because I live on Java. Everybody that knows me knows that. That's weird. How things change. But I was trying to flush, and I said, I don't care if I die. I'm going to drink cranberry juice and water to flush this infection out of my tubes. I can't have this burning down there. So I forced myself to drink water, and I guess my stomach just adapted. Because I had to do something. I was ready to just die down there. Anyway, I'm so proud that I can now handle water. Because one of the big things about bariatric surgery is you must drink 64 ounces of water per day. That's in addition to any other liquid. You've got to get that water in. I'm 6 years out and couldn't do that. And they don't really want you using flavor enhancers. They want you on straight water. So now I can finally do that. Maybe that was my holdup this whole time with not losing all the weight I was supposed to. Well, I did lose over 100. They guarantee you 100 on gastric bypass. So, I mean, I did lose that 100. I mean, I don't know. I'm going past the school where that lady, Shippensburg University, out of nowhere, this dumb person pulls out in front of me and bam, my RAV. I didn't even have it a year. Bam! Right in the back of a frickin' van. Smashed my whole front end in. Didn't do shit to her old clunkety van. I was like, oh. I was so scared to go home that day. I looked away for 1 second. She come out of nowhere. Smashed her right in the ass. Oh, I was so upset. Oh, Chucky yelled and screamed at me. And he threw it in my face 167 times. Did I ever hit somebody in the ass? No, Chucky, you didn't, but you wrecked somebody else's brand new truck. So why don't you shut the hell up? I mean, I'm going to have to tell YouTube that I said curses. Oh, dang it. Sorry, guys. See what I mean? No filter. Honest as a, I don't know what. I just say it like it is. So I might have to do this video in 2 parts. Oh God, put a bra on when you have boobs the size of torpedoes. Jeez Louise, people. Hockalooey. Tell me why they people have no pride. Explain it to me. And people that, I don't care if anybody gets mad at me. I don't. I've lost weight and I could wear short shorts and there ain't no way, Jose. You are not going to see me walk around like a hoochie mama. I have elephant skin thighs. And even if I don't feel comfortable. Like Shelly and Billy see me in short shorts. Like I have my Victoria boy shorts and shit. Victoria's Secret. I don't care if they see me in them. But to go out in public? Oh, no. My shorts go mid-thigh or I don't leave the house. I am sorry. No. If I have to bend or whatever, I don't want to be afraid something sticks out. And I don't, I mean, this is the most cleavage you will ever see on me. Hello, none. I'm sorry, and I have a bra on. I have pride in me. I don't, even before I was married, like my husband, we weren't married, we were engaged. I bartended, and the only reason I did was because it was a family atmosphere. The locals came and played cards mainly. You had some kids that came in and stuff, but mainly it was the locals that came in and played cards and stuff. Married guys and stuff. Well, one guy wasn't. I dated him for a little bit after Chucky and I broke up once, but that's another story. Anyway, that's the only reason I bartended. I didn't feel uncomfortable. But when the young crowd came in, Chucky's like, yeah, don't wear a bra and wear low-cut shirts and wear a thong sticking out. First of all, I don't wear butt floss. And I'm like, if I have to wear streetwalker clothes to get you to give me a tip, and don't give me a tip based on my excellent customer service, you can take that $1, $2, $5 and cram it up your yucky. I don't need it. I don't want it. Plus, I got paid good money under the table from my boss. I mean, he gave me $7 an hour under the table. Why did I need your tip? I have pride in myself. Sorry. No. My mother, I was raised, remember, my mother was 41 when I was born. Goosey was my grandmother, not my mother. But she raised me. That's my mom. So, I don't think John's here. So, yeah. I was raised old-fashioned and with pride in myself and my body. Anyway, enough of that talk. I'm probably going to have to end this one. I don't think I can do 4. Those are the ramblings and the musings. Oh my God, I'm on E. What the hell? the ramblings and musings of me. I'm going to bid you adieu, and I will talk to you later. Thank you so much for being part of my channel. If you haven't already, please take a minute and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified each and every time I upload. Please do give me a like and share me with your friends, family, and social media. Take care, have a good day, and I will see you soon in my next video. Bye.